And welcome once again to another episode of Stu Him Productions presents
J&M Solve the World. I am James.
And I am Matt. And tonight we have a special guest calling in all the way from Florida. Your favorite Italian and mine. Give it up for Dwight. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
That was shitty. What's up, gentlemen and hundreds of listeners?
Yes.
Welcome
yes.
to the greatest podcast on earth.
I would like to think so.
Yeah, I would too. It's the one I have the most fun on.
Yes.
So.
Exactly. Before we get into anything tonight, I'd like to point out that the cigars we're smoking tonight, Lolitas, they are, I think that says berry on there. Let me get out my eyeballs.
Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick these up at Wild Bill Tobacco in Raymore.
I, on the other hand, have a Tatiana something or other. And I purchased mine from one of two websites, and actually they're both actually kind of the same website, but whoever's got the free shipping thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Or the best coupon. Coupon. Ron White,
Yeah.
shout out.
Yep. You need a coupon.
So,
Coupon.
which Tatiana are you smoking on?
It's a sweet. It's a sweet one.
Hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
That's all I got, right? I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
Well, I just got my stogie lit. Tonight we are kind of revisiting something that we did a couple of years ago. But we're gonna switch it up.
We done it at the Metallica No Repeat weekend.
Yes, we did.
November 2023.
Yep.
But tonight, hey, Dwight, do you remember that time we went to Illinois?
I do, man. We saw the Mississippi River twice.
Yeah. But unlike that time, which it was a band made up of dead members, tonight we're going with, you've got a 5-member band.
Up to 5 members.
Up to 5 members. They can be dead or alive, but you gotta have a name for the band. So, with that being said, we're going to start with his favorite Italian in mine in the state of Florida. Dwight, give us your band, please.
I will do that, man. I'm going to sit down here. All right. Well, I'm going to go from the front to the back.
Okay.
It took a lot of thought. I mean, there's so many greats out there, and didn't want to kind of reuse anybody. You know what I mean? With all due respect to those guys and such. So, give me one more second. I'm actually gonna fire this thing up.
These are actually pretty good.
They're pretty tasty.
Yeah, they are.
Well, next time I'm in Raymore, I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And these are big Arnold style cigars too.
Yeah. Yeah, these aren't the petite ones that I normally get. But I also knew that we were going to be doing this for a minute. So, all right, without further ado.
Just like me, mine is long without so much girth. But anyway. enough TMI.
TMI.
Terrible. I deserved it at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That
Yeah.
time
All
you
right.
did.
Yeah. So
You gotta own it.
give
All right.
us your first member.
On the vocals, Jeff Tate.
Wow. Okay.
Fantastic range.
Oh, God, yeah.
Considered again, I mean, with all due respect, Dio and there's so many out there, but I'm gonna go with Jeff Tate. On alternating lead guitars, I'm gonna go with Uncle Ted and Phil Demmel.
Okay. I'm not familiar with the Phil Demmel.
Phil Demmel was in Machine Head for a whole lot of years, man. Like probably over a decade.
Okay.
He filled in for Slayer. He filled in, I think, for Lamb of God, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this is the guy you can call up and go, hey, man, learn the set and meet us out there in 2 fucking days. And he learns it on the fucking plane. He's outstanding. I met him. I actually got to meet him at a Mayhem Festival in 2011, and he's a super cool guy and just very, very talented.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
On the bass guitar, going to go with Jason Newsted.
Okay.
And helping him hold down that whole low end there. My only deceased member, Nick Menza.
Oh,
wow.
Formerly of Megadeth.
There you go.
Okay.
I think with Jeff Tate, you've got so much range. Ted, you've got the blues of the Motown, the rock. You've got so much. I think there's diversity in all of these guys. Phil Demmel, like I said, he can pretty much play anything on a dime.
Right.
You call him up and go, hey man, meet us out there in 2 days. It was a toss up between, honestly, when I kind of narrowed everything down, Newsted and Rob Trujillo. And with all respect to Rob, Newsted, he got the job. He got the job, following that unfortunate set of circumstances.
Well,
and
he was the man for 15 plus years.
God, yeah.
In Metallica.
Yeah, 87 to 03.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And he's just phenomenal, man. He's phenomenal.
Right.
I think he's just phenomenal, dude.
Right.
And Nick Menza, I mean, again,
nothing needs to be said.
Yeah.
My
favorite
guy.
My favorite Megadeth years was the Marty Friedman, Nick Menza years.
Yeah.
That I'd have to say if we were, on a different subject totally, but not totally, but yeah, that was the best lineup, I think.
Because it was
ever.
the most consistent. Because they was changing drummers and guitar players every album before those two got there.
Right.
Then
and they kind of still are, man. It's like, but no, that was they put out some phenomenal shit there. So I'm gonna go with that's my 5 guys right there.
Okay. What's your band name?
Destination.
Okay.
Destination.
No, not destination. Detonation.
Detonation.
Like detonate.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Like
that's good.
I thought about detonate and giving that's the initial reaction between elements and all that good stuff. And you can fact check me all you want here, but detonation. I think that's I found that to be appropriate.
Yeah.
So that's my deal there.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm saying.
If that came to pass, I would definitely buy the record.
Yeah. Definitely. James.
Okay. So I'm kind of like you. I didn't want to pick anybody, and this is no offense to Dimebag, Vinnie Paul, Cliff, anybody, but
All due respect to those guys.
all due respect. So my first member, rhythm guitar, he's a riff master, songwriter, vocalist, James Hetfield.
Okay.
Nice.
Then on lead guitar, the wild man himself, Zakk Wylde.
Ooh. Okay.
Then on bass, and I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Sean Salzut or whatever from White Zombie.
Yep.
Utzel. That was a consideration actually of mine. I think it's Utzel.
Utzel?
But that was I actually looked at her, man. Honestly, dude, she was in the mix.
I mean, and I seen a clip the other day of Black Sunshine. It was a live, like Jimmy Kimmel or something back in the day, and
Right.
that bass line, you know, and then I got to remembering the rest of the songs. I'm like, man, she held that bottom end down just tight. Plus, good looking eye candy on stage.
Oh, fantastic pick, man.
Now, my
Fantastic
first
pick, dude.
deceased member
Okay.
on the drums,
On the drums.
John Bonham,
Ooh, going with Bonzo.
Dolan Bonzo on the drums.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
And then lead singer, Jim Morrison.
Ooh, interesting mix.
Okay.
I would, and the reason I said Morrison is because I remember back in the late 80s and 90s hearing a band called Danzig
Yeah.
and going, you know, if Morrison was still alive, this is what he would sound like.
Yeah.
You know, the evolution of the Doors and, you know, into the modern metal area. So I think it'd be very interesting. I'd love to, you know, see that play out. I mean, with Bonzo on the drums, I mean, goddamn.
Right. Right.
Then you got the stage presence of, well, everybody up front.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, you imagine Sean and Zach slinging hair together.
Oh my God. And I've got to admit, I will be the first to admit this. I thought Sean was the most sexy when her hair was green. And green's not my favorite color.
I don't think there's anybody that can legitimately argue with that.
She had hair.
So, James, what is the name of your band?
Well, like I say, I thought of one in the middle of the night last night. I think I woke up or something and went, oh, this would be cool. And I've totally spaced it. I cannot think of it. So, in honor of Cliff, we're going to call this band Orion.
Nice.
Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So, for my band, laying down the bottom end, I'm going to go with one of my favorite bass players of all time.
You play the bass, don't you?
Yes, I do, but it's not me.
All right.
Mr. Rex Brown.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
We going further into the back of the house, and a member of the deceased club, Mr. Randy Castillo.
Good
Randy,
pick.
do you know who he is? Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Played
Ozzy.
drums for Ozzy, filled in
White Riot, I think.
for a short period after Frank Benelli passed away. No, he didn't play in Quiet Riot, because when Frank Benelli passed away, Randy had already passed away. But
I stand corrected.
he sat in for Motley Crue.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that was it.
When Tommy was incarcerated?
Well, when they had that female drummer and she had gotten sick or something like that, Randy came and filled in.
Right, she was filling in.
Yeah.
That's what I see him at the shrine, and she was the drummer.
Right.
Because, no, Tommy had just came back. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Anyway.
On guitar, Kirk Hammett. I have always been a Kirk fan. And again, like you guys, I didn't want to retread on anything I've already said, because, I mean, fuck. I've got his likeness tattooed on my arm.
Right.
I've got his most famous guitar tattooed on my thigh. Dimebag will always be, like, top of the charts.
Yes.
My other guitar player on vocals and backing vocals, Miss Lizzie Hale.
Oh, nice.
All right.
And on lead vocals, or on vocals, we'll just say on vocals, Corey Taylor.
Ooh.
Versatile again.
Huh?
I said versatile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the name of the band? Stands Alone.
Cool.
Yeah.
See, now, my guitar players, it was a toss-up. I mean, honestly. The guitar players that I was looking at, of course, they're all live. I almost picked Wolfie because he's an exceptional guitar player.
Musician, period.
Yeah, musician all around, like literally all around.
You could have put him. You could have put him anywhere, really, if you wanted to.
Yeah. But I think with
I think I've seen some clips of Lizzie and Corey actually singing together. I don't remember what song they were doing, but
right.
yeah, it was a good.
Well, and you know, Corey's got a hell of a range. Lizzie's got a hell of a range.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, fuck, she went on tour with Skid Row, and they've done Skid Row on their EPs, and you know,
What is it called?
Reimagine, Reimage, or Reanimated.
Reanimated.
Yeah.
Reanimated. Yeah.
You know, and she'll play rhythm when John's playing lead, or John will play rhythm when she's playing a lead. And I think with Kirk doesn't have a problem playing a rhythm when James plays a lead. But I think
I can see them doing a dual lead,
right,
like a Leonard Skinner type
Yes.
dual lead situation.
Yeah.
You know.
And that was kind of my deal too with Ted and Phil Demmel. You know, they could, you know, it goes back and forth.
Right.
Well,
So
when you mentioned
same train of thought between the three of them.
right, when you mentioned Uncle Ted, my first thought was he doesn't like to play second fiddle to anybody. Because in the Ted Nugent band, I forget who the bass player was, but he sang like Stranglehold and whatnot. And
Yeah, Ted didn't really start out singing.
no, and Ted didn't
And
like
Boy Dukes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ted didn't like sharing the spotlight with anybody. And but then he did Damn Yankees with Jack Blades and Tommy Shaw. And Ted did harmonies, but that's it.
Right.
Because Jack Blades and Tommy Shaw were the ones that were singing.
And why wouldn't they?
Right. Oh, exactly.
And now, did you guys ever see? I forget the name of the show. It was a show. It was on fucking. Fuck, it's got to be at least 20 years. It was on a long time ago, but it was some kind of super group show, and it was Ted Nugent, Scott Ian,
Yes.
Evan Seinfeld from Biohazard, and
Yes.
Skid Row.
or
Sebastian Bach.
Sebastian
Sebastian
Bach.
Bach. Yeah, man, and they were called Democracy.
And
Ted actually came up with that.
Jason Bonham was on there too, wasn't he? Was he the drummer? Yeah.
You know what? You guys are gonna have to. Yeah,
That
I'll
was
go
on
with that.
VH1 Classic
Yeah.
or
It was
Spike or something.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Surreal Life or something like that. Because I remember Sebastian, he was always drinking, and Ted didn't like that. And they get to that show, and you see Sebastian like pounding a bottle of Jack, and Ted's completely pissed. But then Sebastian tells him,
Lets him sniff the bottle.
Right,
that
it's-
it's iced tea.
yeah, it's iced tea. Which early in Dino's career, Dean Martin, that's what he would drink on stage.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until after his son was killed did he actually start drinking on stage.
I remember one part of that television show where Evan brought his porn star wife over,
Mm-hmm.
and her and Sebastian's wife were making out, and they were filming it, and Sebastian's he's about to blow a nut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember
Tara
that,
Patrick.
and then I
Yes.
think Carrie King was there too with his wife. Might have been Carrie King's wife.
I don't know. I mean,
But
that
anyway,
surprises
it
me
was-
altogether that somebody would actually marry Carrie King. I mean, the guy is talented, but he just seems like an arrogant ass.
Yeah, you know what?
That's
Yeah,
just,
sometimes some of the thing that pissed me off the most about he was kicking off about like the 90s and with like new metal and Limp Bizkit and stuff like that. And he was like, "Yeah, if this is what music is, I don't want to make it anymore." If something pissed you off that bad, dude, wouldn't you just want to make better music, man?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love everything Slayer's ever done. He's like, oh, the 90s where, Diablos and Musica wasn't that, that was fucking fantastic, man. I don't know how anybody says that they deviated from, Slayer. You got bands like Slayer and AC/DC and stuff, and you are buying that album.
right.
Even Metallica deviated with Load and Reload in the 90s. That's fine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good songs in that shit,
Well, the
But
first deviation was the Black Album.
Right.
That kind of deviated off of that total thrash thing. Well, actually, Injustice was a deviation of
Yeah.
Master.
But Justice just kind of kept the vibe going. It's just like, hey, we're going to do like Leonard Skinner-esque length songs here.
Yeah, our fastest song was 6 minutes and 1 second.
Yeah. But
Got
the
8
thing,
songs on a 45-minute CD.
yeah, the thing that got me with Carrie King is they were interviewing a bunch of people about Walk. And, yes, to hear guitar players talk about Walk, it's a very simple song. That riff, dun 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 dun,
2 notes.
dun, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And Diane came up with that from an exercise. But everybody else that they interviewed about it, they were like,
I wish I'd have thought of that.
right,
It's so
Right.
simple, but so fucking cool. Yeah.
right. And the only thing Carrie had to say was, I mean, it's a simple song, and he wasn't as good as what everybody talked him up and blah blah blah. And it's like, motherfucker,
And he said recently,
you
he said
were
recently,
on
too,
a Pantera song.
he said recently
yeah.
too. He goes I could never. He goes I can go without hearing that ever again. And I was like, really? Like I can hear that thing 7,000 times. And I'm sorry for interrupting you, dude. But he was on
No,
Revolution is my name. You said.
yeah.
Fuck, if I was a baseball player, that would be my walk-up music.
Oh fuck yeah,
I mean, walk?
right.
What the fuck?
Especially if you were a pitcher. Walk on,
Oh,
homeboy. Yeah,
outfield or
Matt,
the closer.
yeah. Coming in from the
Matt,
bullpen.
And I'd take my time till we got to the respect.
Yeah.
What do you say?
What's up?
that's your ringtone for me, man.
Yeah.
The fucking solo when he goes into the fucking solo, dude.
That's what he says because he lets it ring and ring and ring
Right.
and ring. Even though I know he's just sitting at home doing nothing, he's just like, oh man, here comes the solo, man. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and it's a double-edged sword, man.
I don't have a camera in your bathroom.
It doesn't ever go to voicemail. Well, I hope you have the wide-angle lens if you do. It's all about the placement of a funhouse mirror.
Okay,
So that's pretty amazing.
yeah,
All
wow,
of us are pretty similar in our musical tastes,
right,
and we didn't have one double in any of this.
exactly. Now,
And all of our drummers are deceased.
Right.
Okay, so here's what I want
I
to
thought that
do
was pretty unique,
right now. Dwight,
sir.
give me a drummer that you like that you have not named or has been named by any of us.
Hmm.
In
Give
this
me a
deal here?
moment here. I'm cycling
We're
through.
gonna form a brand new band right now
Oh, okay.
on the spot.
Okay.
Matter of
Dead
fact,
or alive?
hang on.
Dead
Dead
or
or
alive?
alive?
Dead
Yeah.
or alive, you're coming with me. Oh, I'm sorry, that's RoboCop. Um, let me get to
We
my
killed you.
notes. All right, go ahead.
I don't have my notes from
No.
November.
I put
No, a drummer that we haven't
But I think we're
mentioned
good.
tonight.
right. We are going to form a band right now. We're going to name up to 5 members right now and come up with a name off the top of our heads. What I'm saying is, I'm going to get to my notes, meaning I'm going to get to the notes app on my phone so I can write this down.
Okay.
Okay. So give me a drummer.
Lars Ulrich.
Lars Ulrich. All right, James. Give me a guitar player. No, wait. I'm sorry. Give me a bass player
Bass player.
because you're a guitar
Matt
player.
Hembry. Say Matt Hembry. Say
Shut
it.
up.
Say it.
Shut up.
Dave Ellefson.
Little Dave. David. Oh, fuck.
Pardon me.
Hang on. I'm sorry. I gotta get my eyeballs on. David L. Ifson. Okay. No, not Ellison. Fuck you. There we go. Ellison. Guitar player. Oh, you know what? Tom Kiefer from Cinderella.
For guitar player?
Yes.
Oh, I have a guitar player, but go ahead and do what you're doing.
All right.
If you want another guitar player.
Give me a guitar player.
Rocky George.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, from Suicidal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rocky George.
That motherfucker was bad ass.
James, give me a vocalist.
Somebody we haven't mentioned. I'd have done Tom Kiefer as a vocalist, but
Ooh, shit.
put me on the spot here.
That's the point of it.
All right, Dave Mustaine.
Okay. We're going Dave Mustaine. And for
I'd just love to see that, to see how him and Lars cohabitates in a band.
They're gonna just figure out that writing fucking credit shit.
Yeah, give them both a ball peen hammer and put them in a cage.
Thunderdome.
Yeah. Two men into one man leaves.
Okay,
Now Dave's got the reach, but Lars has got that inside fucking. You can work the body.
Dave's got the reach, but he's also a black belt. But I don't remember.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
I guess we have to send Lars in there with a tennis racket.
There you go.
I got to come up with a name
For
this band that we just made up.
okay. Okay, I didn't know if you were coming up with another player, but I think we're at 5.
No,
we got 5.
We got our 5.
Yeah, and to reiterate, that was what?
Lars Ulrich,
Mm-hmm.
David Ellefson, Tom Kiefer, on guitar and backing vocals.
Box. Okay.
Rocky George on guitar,
Yeah.
and Dave Mustaine on vocals and guitar.
Maybe I shouldn't use Mustaine because I've already got a Megadeth member in there. Of course, he's not a member of Megadeth now.
Right,
David Ellison.
Right, but Ellison is synonymous with Megadeth.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to change your answer? That just gives me more time to come up with a name.
Okay, let's do that. Let me think of one.
Okay.
So listen, while you guys are thinking, it's very unfortunate that Dave just got sent packing again.
Here's your bus ticket.
Bye.
Hey, bro, you don't get a bus ticket this time. You're getting an Uber.
Yeah. A Waymo that's on fire.
Oh my God.
Times are changing.
Bro, here's your Toyota Prius Uber that's going to get you back across the country.
I can think of vocalists, but I can't think of their names. Oh,
Hit me up. What do you got?
lead singer of Overkill.
Fuck.
I can see his face and hear his voice, but
Damn it.
It's not Blas.
He's got a nickname too.
Yeah.
I always sucked, dude.
Well, I just came up with the name.
Bobby Blitz Elwood.
Yep.
Bobby Ellsworth.
Yeah, I cheated. I
Ells.
totally Googled that shit.
Yeah, I just did too. So
Hey, man, 6-day work week, and we're on whiskey on our night off, dude. So you know what? Fuck it if you don't like it.
All right. So, the name of this
That's
band.
awesome. That's awesome. Real quick, that's an awesome pick, man. James,
Yeah.
nice, dude.
thank you.
The name of this band. Over It.
Ooh, you little overkill. Yeah, okay.
Well, not just that, but they're just over the industry.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
As long as they don't put out a hit song called "Fuck You," we won't have to sue them for copyright.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, okay, I've already mentioned it, but an honorable mention, somebody that I had in contention on guitar, Wolfgang Van Halen. James, what was somebody that you were going back and forth on? Just one player that you were going back and forth on.
Well, I think I was going back and forth on my lead singer, but maybe going with Ronnie James Dio,
Okay.
which might have fit the players that I had selected better. But then I thought it was just a more of a out of left field. What would Morrison sound like
Right.
amongst this group of people? You know, would he get? Because I mean, he could get into the screaming vocals.
Yeah.
You know, but I'd love to see him and Hatfield and Zach sitting there working on shit together.
Well, and I also think that
You know, from a songwriting standpoint, vocally,
right.
and then
But I think with Morrison, Hetfield, and Zach, I think that three-way harmony on like the choruses or whatnot
right,
would just be amazing.
yeah, and and part of the reason I picked Hatfield is just because he is the riff master. I mean, I know Tony Iommi, the original riff master.
Yep.
He was
didn't
a
have
consideration.
but he wasn't a singer
No.
to speak. I mean, I think he might have done a little backup, but I don't think he
I
did.
don't even think he did. I
But-
think maybe
but Hatfield,
Geezer.
Yeah.
but Hatfield, his influences were bands like The Doors, Black Sabbath,
Yeah.
and all that, you know.
And not for the sake of going back into Metallica history, but if you put Hetfield and who was Zach? You were saying
Yeah.
on guitar, put John Bush up front.
Ooh. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why the fuck not,
Dwight,
sir?
one honorable mention for your band. Doesn't matter what position, but one
Oh.
honorable mention and why.
Oh, you're gonna want to hit pause.
Why?
No, I would have went with I'll take a moment of thought if you'd like, but I kind of just in the moment of conversation there, John Bush I was really tossing him up in the mix with Jeff Tate because
Yeah.
again I gravitate toward the heavier, but then I go for anybody that hasn't listened to the podcast, go back and listen to every episode, please. They're awesome. But everything from Hendrix to Obituary and everything in between. So, but Jeff Tate's range and everything, I stuck with him. He was actually the first one I came up with, and I said I'm going to build it around him. And I traded some people out, and I said I think this would be a good dynamic. And again, to reiterate the versatility of all the players, and I think all the players that we've picked and all the players we're talking about right now. I mean, you can put them together and go, you know what, this has high potential to be really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not to say John Bush don't have a hell of a range, but fuck. Jeff Tate, Operation Mindcrime.
Oh, no shit, right?
I mean,
Even Empire.
Or Empire?
well, that Operation Mindcrime was the name of the record.
Well, no, Empire was the record after that.
The
Was
record
it after? Okay.
Yeah.
But I remember I got one of their EPs. I think it was
The first
4
one.
or 5
That's right.
songs. Their first one. I'm going,
Yep.
what the fuck?
And that had Queen of the Reich on it.
Yes.
And I love that fucking song.
I'd never heard anything like it. And I'm like, where do you put this kind of music?
Because at that time, anything that had, hang on, Dwight, anything that had a vocalist that had that range, like Tate, they were like Sunset Strip type, like Rat, stuff like
Stephen
that.
Pearcy didn't have that kind of range.
No. I'm saying that L.A. Sunset Strip, not, and of course Queensryche was the first like real metal band out of Seattle,
Right.
but they had that thrash metal sound.
Yeah, I mean not like Metallica, but it was
Right. And even Chuck Billy from Testament, who had a decent range, could not hit those high notes like Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay. Dwight, as you were trying to interrupt me, yeah, fuck.
I wouldn't have fucking put it that way. I don't know what
kid,
the hell
I
I was going to
kid.
say now, you prick.
Prick with ears.
Well, I mean, you throw around a couple of guys with good range, and I think if you're going to reference the 80s, like Stephen Pearcy, yeah, he was in his lane, and he still got it. You can look at Bret Michaels; he still got it. Vince Neil, may he rest in peace.
Right. Right.
It's very unfortunate,
Very unfortunate. I mean, he can't even do Home Sweet Home as a country version worth a fuck.
Carrie Underwood can.
Carrie Underwood can.
Carrie Underwood's a bad bitch, man. Look at her. Some of her, she does some Guns N' Roses shit.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
And then
have you heard
she
her?
does Welcome to the Jungle. There's a clip, man. She comes out, she's got the jacket on, and she's doing the whole fucking Axl Rose sway thing, dude. I mean, it's fucking.
Carrie Underwood. Have you heard her?
It sounds good and it's hot.
Have you heard her version of Mama, I'm Coming Home?
I think I did run across that not too long ago. Yeah.
what was cool about
I mean,
it, they was, I seen her in an interview and she was talking about it, and they said, did you just do this or did you call Sharon Osbourne to get permission? She goes, oh no, I called Sharon.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and Sharon told her, said, sweetheart, you want to play any song you want to play, you just play it. Don't worry about it.
I've seen like Carrie, and I've seen the interview because she had a show on Sirius XM, and it was on Ozzy's Boneyard because she grew up as a metalhead.
Right.
And it wasn't one of these, oh, I'm wearing a Slayer shirt because I think it's cute, or no. No, like she knew her metal history. And I saw her, she played the 4th of July festival at Fort Campbell, Kentucky in, I think, 2014. And
That was a good year.
she did Home Sweet Home. And it was like, okay, that's cool, but you're a country artist. I wasn't like open like I am now, but yeah, the fact that she does, like, she's an actual metal fan. Like, she's actually gone fangirl.
Even on the new last year's Sunday Night Football,
Yeah.
when she does the intro on it, she's playing guitar
Right.
and shredding it.
Right.
It's not a country version of this song. It's
right.
But she's out there shredding it, and she's
No,
always
when
showing off those thighs. It's like,
yeah, when her and her band know that when they do something, they do it right, man. It's like,
Right.
wow, unfucking believable, So
okay, change my mind. Carry on to
kudos to her.
lead singer.
I just, when I look
Yeah,
at,
you're right. She not hard to look at.
no, even Kelly Clarkson, since even before she lost all the weight, she's got the vocal talent.
Yeah.
And
Gretchen Wilson was the number one. Did you ever see her doing Hearts Barracuda with
Alice in Chains?
Alice in Chains?
That is on my Nashville playlist. Yeah. And the fact that, and it was the new Alice in Chains with their current singer who plays guitar. But
Robert Duvall.
During the solo, Nancy, it is Nancy that plays the guitar, right?
Yeah.
Nancy comes out, and because I remember that performance, Nancy comes out and starts doing the solo with Jerry Cantrell.
Yeah. There you go.
And Gretchen sounds a lot like,
Janis Joplin?
No.
Oh.
No. The other Wilson.
Ann?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, she sounds a lot like Ann Wilson.
Well, she definitely hits the notes and everything in that particular song. But I kind of like it because she's got kind of a little bit of a rasp to her voice.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And what is that? Okay, so I've got to ask this, and I'm completely drawing a blank here. I know we're getting off on a little tangent. The Heart song that she picks up this hitchhiker, they go to a hotel, they get it on, she leaves the next day, and then like 10 years later or something like that, they meet up again, and the guy sees his eyes and the kid's eyes, and
Is it from
Welcome to Back Child Support?
No.
Yeah. Is it from the 70s or is it from when they revived?
I think it was from the 70s.
Okay.
But Hailstorm did a cover of that. All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You, I think it is the song.
Oh, yeah.
I think. I don't know. Um,
I was
But-
thinking Miracle Man or something maybe.
I can't remember. I know Hailstorm did a cover of it, and Lizzie. I mean, there's a reason why I picked her as my other guitar player. She's phenomenal, and Gibson, who for the longest time did no fucking signature brands. What are you looking for? You want the Pinch? Or do you want Grants? Or do you want the Abernathy?
Aberfeldy.
That's what I said. Aberfeldy.
While you guys are figuring that out, I think another honorable mention on vocals goes to Tony Martin. Not a great range. Tony Martin. Get the fuck out of here, really?
Tony Martin.
Tony Martin. Who do you sing for?
Black Sabbath. Tear. Man, a couple of albums, man.
After
Cross
Ian
Purposes.
Gillian or after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in the 80s and I think the early 90s. Forbidden. I think he was on that album.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He doesn't have a great range, I don't think, as far as vocalists go, but he works within what he has, and it works for everything that he does. And I always enjoyed him. You know, they'd come out and they'd sing the stuff that they do the stuff that they did on albums with him, and then they go back and do Children of the Grave and Paranoid and shit. And he was pretty fucking. I thought he was pretty phenomenal, even to watch him on video and stuff. He's the stage presence is there. I think
I'll have to
he's worth mentioning.
familiarize with myself with him.
Yeah.
He was on. They just did a re-release of. I don't know if it's the Tony Martin years or if it was a record label, but he's on like a bunch of albums. He's on like Tear. I think Born Again was Ian Gillian, right?
Ian Gillian.
Gillian, yeah, but he's Tony Martin. Tony Martin's on Tear. Cross Purposes is a great fucking album. That's a great fucking album. I don't care. I'll argue with anybody.
Okay.
Till the fucking sun comes up.
That was when
And then some.
Tony Iommi was the only original member of Sabbath, and he was keeping the name alive because Geezer, I'm wanting to say after
Geezer was in and out.
Right, but after
Martin
Randy Rhoads passed, Geezer joined Ozzy, and he was with Ozzy through a lot of the Zach years. I know that.
Yeah. Yes.
But okay, for an honorable mention as far as vocals go, I'm gonna say Joe Elliott from Def Leppard.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, one of the probably from 19 when did
Pyromania came out in
Pyromania was
85, 86.
83, I think.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah. But then they were off 4 years, so it was like 87.
yep. With Hysteria.
With Hysteria. But god damn. From 1987 to like 1992, they kept releasing hit singles off that same record.
Yeah, and they stayed out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because Metallica did that thing where they spent all that time out on the road or something like that.
The year and a half in the life of a Metallica?
No, that
was the Black Album when they was out for a year and a half.
Right.
And they booked some shows in some smaller venues in states that didn't have an arena.
Right.
Just so they could say that they done something Def Leppard didn't, and that was play all 50 states.
Right. Okay. So hang on. We're about to do something that we have never done before.
I'm scared.
Yep. I'm going to have to, for once, I'm going to have to get by you.
Okay.
Because I got to pee.
Oh.
And I'm going to, okay. I'm gonna try and not have it out on the microphone, but we know how that goes.
Well, don't smack the microphone with it.
Well,
Dumbass.
yeah, no kidding. I mean, he's got it on his hat, Bill.
Jesus
You'd think he could keep it away from it.
I'm
You would think.
talking about his dick, man. Don't fucking do it.
Oh, shit.
But
Stick your foot in the toilet and piss down your leg. That way we can't hear it.
then that means I gotta
There
walk
you
through
go.
your house in pea-covered shoes.
Wow.
Well,
That's on you, James.
take your shoe off first, dumbass. I mean, geez.
Oh. Yeah, because
Wow.
I only brought
But
down
then-
one pair of shoes.
Then you got dude wipes in there to wipe your leg off.
Right. But I can't wipe off my wipe out my shoes.
No, but you
You
take
know
your
what
shoe
you guys
off.
need? You guys need to Jimmy rig the system, man, where you kind of piss into it. It's almost like a funnel type of thing, and it's got a hose and it drains into. You
Right.
can take a bleach bottle or something, right?
Right.
And you can
Dude.
sit there and piss your brains out for 7 hours, man. You can do a podcast for as long
There
as
you
you
go.
want to.
No, because as much as James is my brother, and I'm not gonna stand next to him peeing. That's
So you can
just
sit next to it. You can sit and do it.
no, I can't because
That's the
if I
beauty of the
sit,
device.
if I sit, I'm shorter than he is.
This
So
is true.
I've got to stand while he sits.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ego shit.
Oh yeah, you're
Sure you're
lucky.
not a lead singer? You sure you're not a lead singer rather than a bass player?
Wow. Wow.
Well, we both kind of have to be lead singers and guitar player and bass player and think about the drum beat in our head.
Yeah, that's already happening. Okay.
You're doing that. I want to say that
Albums.
next year will be 40
83.
of mass.
Pyromania came out
No.
in 83 and
think
Hysteria
that's what
came
I
out in
said.
87. Yes. Yeah, okay.
Because I got the Pyromania LP.
So do I.
Do you?
Yeah.
Good
Okay,
album.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dwight.
No, next year would be the 40 years of Master of Puppets, and I'm hoping Metallica tours on that.
Mhm.
But since I went to my first Metallica show until I went to my last Metallica show last month, dude, it took me 32 years to hear at one point or another every track off of that album, and I'm stoked that because that's the greatest fucking metal album of all time, in my opinion. And it was really cool. They played Leper Messiah. They played 5 tracks over the 2 nights when they were here in Tampa.
Mhm.
Leper Messiah, Battery, Master of Puppets,
Disposable Heroes.
Orion. No, they didn't. The last time I saw them play that was 1994, and that was actually in Tampa as well, on the Summer Shit tour.
Right. We seen that. We
You
seen
know.
that in Kansas City.
And then they played Sanitarium as well, which we also saw in Kansas City.
So you mean in St. Louis?
St. Louis.
Yeah. So who was on, being we have all seen the Summer Shit tour in 1994, who was on the bill when you saw them?
Suicidal Tendencies, the original lineup. Fight,
Yep.
and it was supposed to be Alice in Chains, but they got replaced by, I think, Candlebox. It was Candlebox was there.
Okay.
It was Candlebox, Fight, Suicidal, and then Metallica. And Suicidal is open for them down here on the M72 tour, and it's a bunch of different dudes, and it's Ty Trujillo, Rob's son,
Yeah.
on the bass.
Mhm.
Dude, and man, they fucking kicked fucking ass, man. It was just fucking awesome. And they got a new song out, Adrenaline Addict. They played that. They had a guest vocalist on it, this chick, and it was just it was the second night, and I was my friends I was with. I'm like, yo, I gotta be there for Suicidal, and so we made sure we got there in plenty of time,
James,
So
who was on that bill when you saw them?
I think it was, if I remember right, I don't think there was 4 bands. I think it was Suicidal, and Candlebox.
It was 3 openers.
Okay.
I don't think they had 3 when I seen them in Kansas City. I can't remember because I know Metallica played over 3 hours themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was, if I remember right, it was Suicidal opened up, and then
Yep.
Candlebox, and then Metallica played for over 3 hours by themselves.
Okay.
And that was at Sandstone outdoors.
Right. The amphitheater.
Yeah. I know it was a long night.
Yeah.
And Candlebox really disappointed me live because I had that record and played the shit out of it and played several songs at the bar. You know.
Really?
Yeah. But live, it was like, I don't know if they were just having an off night. I mean, it all sounded great. It was just the enthusiasm wasn't there for something. I don't know what it was.
Well, when
They're
I
not
saw
really
them,
the openers you would think, you know, for Metallica, you know.
Right.
And like,
Well-
you know, Allison, when I saw Alice in Chains with Lane Stanley, they were opening for Van Halen. It was my first concert, and it was like, that's a weird combo. And they came out there, and I was like, wow, I'm really fucking impressed, man.
Right.
But I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
when I saw them in July of 1994, we had just got home from Somalia. I was in the Marine Corps, and it was a big ass field out in fucking outside of San Diego, and they opened. Fight opened, and I actually have fucking filmed pictures of Rob Halford walking across the stage. That's how close I was. And
Nice.
it was Fight, then Suicidal, which even in 1994, when I saw the concert, I was 20 years old, not quite 21 yet. And even at that show, I told myself, I am not meant for a pit.
Yeah.
Because Suicidal had a huge fucking pit. And, you know, it was a big mosh circle. And I made it halfway around. I got knocked down. Dude picked me back up. I made it the other half around. I got knocked down again. And I'm like, I guess I just need to go get a hamburger.
I've never been in
I quit.
I've never been in a big, huge circle pit like that outside.
Yeah.
But I've been in small ones, like at the juke joint when, oh fuck, what was that local band? They were a death metal band.
Oh, so it wasn't Blindside.
No, it wasn't Blindside. But they'd have like 15, 20 people doing a circle and they're just slamming shoulders and shit, you know. But then I've been like at Shrine Mosque when Megadeth was there.
Right.
And we're down front. It wasn't really a huge circle pit, but it was, you know, from past half court all the way to the stage, everybody crammed in there.
Right.
And if you picked your feet up at any time, you wasn't going to go down.
Right.
You couldn't. But when people would get too hot, we'd pass them out over the deal. And I caught a boot in the fucking face.
Them motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. And I had a little blood trickling out. I'm like, yeah, I'm in a fucking pit.
Right.
You know?
I got sucked into a pit at Lollapalooza in '96. The only reason we went is because Metallica was headlining. But I got sucked into it, man. It
Another
was
bottle.
a Riptide thing. And yeah, Rage Against the Machine, dude. And I got to the front, dude, and I looked at this big old giant fucking linebacker looking motherfucker. I was like, dude, you gotta fucking get me the fuck out of here, dude. I've had enough. You know? Like I could fight any day of the week. I want to see the band.
Right.
Right.
So last 2 stories, and then we're gonna have to call it. To finish off my summer shit tour concert going. So it was Fight, Suicidal, and then Candlebox, then Metallica. What they should have done was started the show with Candlebox, then Fight, then Suicidal, then Metallica. Because
that might have been what it was, because after seeing Suicidal and shit, then Candlebox comes out there and you're kind of going, eh.
right, but you're getting that time to relax, and then Hetfield's trying to get everybody up. Right.
Yeah.
I seen Megadeth in a club in San Diego. And I think it was early 95. I was up on the front row in front of Little Dave, and I was squeezed so fucking tight. I got my hands down on the guardrail. First, I pick up my right leg. Then I pick up my left leg while my right leg is in the air and I'm not falling.
Right.
Like I'm on the fucking gate.
Yeah. Well, when I see them at the shrine, you could be a couple rows back and not hanging on to anything.
Yeah.
And you could have picked up both feet and just went
Right.
with the whole crowd, you know.
So,
Can I tell us?
Yes.
Well, when you're done,
Quick.
I want to tell a story
Quick.
about.
Go ahead.
Make it quick.
All right, I'm gonna make it a show at the Tsunami, which is now defunct. It was in Sanford, north of Orlando, '96 maybe or some shit. The crypto writings tour.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
And me and my buddy, we're not as old as you. So, so me and my buddy were kind of up on this ledge, so we can kind of see over the top, and just notice this chick in the crowd, man, and this guy keeps glancing over, you know, he keeps fucking with her, and it's very unwelcome, you can tell. Well, there's at one point he goes up and he grabs her, and she turns around, she fucking just punches this guy in the nose. This chick's like fucking, she's like 5'1", like fucking, I don't know, $105, right? This guy's like, he's like 5'11" and fucking, you know, 200, right?
What
She just turns around
Dwight's
and
telling
pops
us
this
right
guy,
now
dude.
is actually how he really met his wife.
No, I had no idea my wife existed at this point, man. Anyway, the lighting's going, the lights are moving around and shit, and this guy takes his he's about fucking 20, 25 feet maybe away from us, this whole thing. And he takes his hand away from his nose, dude, and the light hit him just right, and it's just, there's this comic book type stringy fucking blood from one end to the other, man, right? And it grabs the guy and they pull him out of there. Well, her boyfriend, he comes walking by me and my buddy, dude, and he's a fucking big guy too. He's like 6 foot. You can just tell he's emitting rage. I grabbed him and he looked at me, fucking bowed up, and I'm like, whoa. I said, relax. I said, I just watched this dude. I said, your girl handled her shit. She busted it whole wide open. I said, the guy is gone. I said, we're here to enjoy the fucking show. Let's just enjoy the show. And he kind of nodded at me, man. And he goes up to her and he hugs her and shit. And we just got back to headbanging and shit, man. And it was one of the fucking coolest things because it's like, that's unwarranted behavior to fucking harass somebody at a show. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And this little chick fucking handled herself, and it was funny as shit. And then we just rocked out, man. And that was it.
Nice. So on that note, we're ending on a positive note. And I just want everybody to know that you have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions presents
J&M Solve the World. I am James.
And I am Matt. And on behalf of your favorite Italian and mine, all the way in the state of Florida, Dwight, you keep on fisting gold 1 foot in the gutter, and we will be seeing you.
Peace.